Hi everyone, Soleil here, and I want to tell you about all the wonderful things that have happened in this past month. Ready to go over it? Let's go. I'm probably going to do more of a rendition later on as I go on to explain this, but
1 week later.
hi everyone, Soleil here with another video. I hope you guys had a wonderful month of February. It is that time again to review how my month has went. So anyone who is new, I review my month by the end of the month and I give 3 things. I give my highs, lows, and lessons. And I'm gonna be sharing that with you guys very shortly. So I'm excited to have you guys here. I hope you had a wonderful month. Let me know down in the comments as well how your month was to you and what you would like to look forward to with the upcoming month being March. I also leave a couple of songs just to kind of show you where I was at mentally, to just music where I show you guys the songs that I really was just vibing to at that time. And if you have any songs as well, just let me know what songs kind of are calling out to you. So let's get started. I'm trying to get better at this, of course. I feel like with each video I get better at this, sprinkling in a little bit of the highs and the lows simultaneously, because I don't think it's really good to have any point of the video where it's just like, here are all the great things that happened. Okay, let's talk about all the bad stuff. You know, I don't think that's something that's probably, I wouldn't recommend it, you know. So let's start off with the first high. This is February, the season of love. So of course, hope everyone had a nice Valentine's Day. I understand and acknowledge those who don't. I understand half of my family does not celebrate Valentine's Day because we did lose a beloved family member on that day. But I usually try to take it as an opportunity to just express love in all shapes and forms. So I always have loved the season of love. I love everything because all the heart-shaped stuff comes out. I'm just that way all year round. So anytime I see anything heart-shaped, of course I'm going for it. But I think that's something that it's just like trying to take something that you can see as negative and put it into a positive, because of course that is a lot of things that can happen. I mean, personally, of course, grieving is really hard, and you know, sometimes you want to find a way to commemorate somebody in a way, and I think that's the way of how my approach is. I always try to find a way to commemorate or, you know, honor them in a way that will allow me to continue forward in a positive way, so I don't, you know, add more weight to that. So just a quick little sidebar of that. First high I had was for Valentine's Day. Speaking of Valentine's Day, that's right. Oh my gosh, I forgot that fast. That it was a cute little raise. It was so funny. So like my boss, my supervisor, he's so hilarious. He left me a voicemail and was like, oh my gosh, I have a Valentine for you, I have to call you. And I was just like, okay, what's going on? And he was like cracking on my like voicemail message. He was like, wow, you sound so like robotic. I don't know how you did that. And I'm just like, okay, whatever, let me call them back. And he was like, I wanted to let you know your Valentine, you got a raise. I was like, well, that's really nice. So I thought that was a very cool, positive thing that's never happened before. But hey, first for everything, right? So that was really cool. It's so silly. I'm so grateful for my team that I get to work with day to day. They're amazing and they're just hilarious. I just love that they love to have fun and their humor is just top tier. So shout out to you on that. Oh my gosh, I had an opportunity to go to DC.
Flashback.
I made it to DC. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I think it's a really cool opportunity to be here, to see the room, check the venues, be back in the city. It's been amazing to be back in DC. It's so historical, it's so incredible. I just get this huge, immense feeling of gratitude and appreciation when I am around so much history and all of the wonderful things that make it, you know, what we know now. So I'm very grateful, I'm excited. I'm surrounded by an amazing team. I came here for work, and the opportunity just to be able to come out here and go to another historic hotel, which ironically enough, a year ago I went to my first historic hotel, which was the Brown Hotel in Lexington, Kentucky. Absolutely amazing, beautiful space. And I don't think I really had any footage that I showed with that, so that's a great positive that I actually get to like post that back and show. I went to a burlesque show last year which was amazing. And to be here at another historic hotel is really phenomenal. And I like this one. I like seeing the tones and the design and the choice of it, with the accent piece you see of like George Washington, considering it's closer to Georgetown and all of these places. It's really cool because each historic hotel has a certain piece that they share with you, and I think that's a really cool thing to add. I really enjoy that a lot. I'm excited to just about, you know, vlogging this experience and talking about all the things that I enjoy and love, and just being around great people. I just take on these great memories, so I'm excited for that. I cannot wait. I think I'm definitely gonna vlog and go live a couple times, just because I know I have been kind of away for a while, but I've been slowing down to speed up when it comes to the quality of my content, when it comes to I've been looking at a lot of other videos where it comes to just people who are doing the same thing as me, or they may be talking about things that are very similar. What is their editing style? What is their process when it comes to telling the story, when it comes to your attention, when it comes to your time? So I'm trying to be very considerate and take all of that into consideration. So it's been a very interesting ride and journey. So I'm excited for, you know, what this has in store. But I feel really good about it, and the sky's the limit. So I feel really good. I think this is the move that I needed. I just needed to get out, I guess. That's what I really needed. I think I felt stagnant for quite some time, and now that things feel like they're finally like really moving for me, I think that's the feel. It's always good to slow down and get your bearings, but I think also I just kind of feel like I was stagnant in my own practices, and so I think that is a great opportunity now to just kind of shake things up, get going and get active again. That's another thing that I've been working on doing, is going back to doing Pilates every day, and I feel a lot better. My mood has certainly lifted, and doing Pilates every day, whether it's once or twice, but I still want to put that on the record just for accountability purposes. But I really am excited for what's to come. So you guys will know more about that, and I will continue on with my review. I won't have my my marker with me, which is fine, but you'll know that I'm talking about February. So this is going to be interesting. Interesting first. Here's for first, and amazing adventures. So stay tuned. I'll tell you later about it. Bye.
End of flashback.
I just had so much fun to be in the nation's capital again. It has been almost exactly 10 years since I have went last, and I had missed it so much. It was so cool because I got to see the African American Museum. I didn't have a chance to go in, but just seeing it was really great, because I remember the last time I was over by the Washington Monument, it wasn't there. It wasn't built yet. So just seeing it and how beautiful the building looked, it was just really cool. Just to be able to just be around all of the wonderful places was so exciting. I just love DC. But I will be going back. So I will definitely try to check things out if I can. Fingers crossed. Wish me the best of luck. I really do want to be able to get out and look at some of the museums, because I love looking at the stuff. I love history when I have an opportunity or chance to check out things. So I'm really excited for that. I was able to have a nice brunch with a good friend, a good old friend that I hadn't seen in a couple of years. I think it had almost been like 3 years, but like we just had an amazing brunch. I'm a brunch girly, like I think I've told you guys, I'm a brunch girly. I love brunch, but I always love an opportunity to be able to catch up with old friends to see how they're doing, because I'm always happy and excited to know that great things are happening in my friends' lives, and I'm really happy to know that things are going well and that she's continuing to do great things. So you know who you are. I'm so happy for you, and I definitely am just like praying for continued success and just, you know, wonderful opportunities and prosperity around every corner. I love you so much. I can't wait to see you again. It was so fun to spend time with you. Oh, this is a low that's kind of funny, but it's like I can also spin it to be grateful. You know, my ring light died. I have soft boxes too, so it's not a problem. Like lighting is an issue. It was just more like, I guess, on a practical sense, because I could pack it up in a bag and I could go with it. But there was the wire that it was just hanging on by a thread, and you know, that thread decided to peace out this month, you know, said this is the time to go. So I was like, you know what, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. It honestly served me almost a good, I believe, 3 years. So, I mean, I can't be really mad at it. And it was given to me. So it was like, I didn't even pay for it in the first place. Like, it was given to me. It was like, it worked for almost 3 years. I can't be mad. You know, I really can't be mad. Honestly, it did its due diligence. Thank you for your service. Life goes on, you know, so I'm not mad at it at all. Another low, oh my gosh, speaking of the season of love, I broke several heart bracelets this month. And I was starting to get worried. I was like, is this an omen? Like, what is happening? And it would just be like the most random occurrences. Like, I would just be opening up my car door and like I would look the other way and like my hand would like hit the back of the door and it would just fall to the ground. And I was like, no. And it broke. And then it was like, there was one time where I was just walking by and like my freaking sweater was hanging on a door and it caught on it and then it broke. And I was just like, why? Like, there was a design I thought that was just so cute and the way it went out just broke my heart. Like, I was just like, oh my goodness, I broke several heart bracelets. So I'm like, I want to get more, but I'm like, I don't want them to break. But I do want to have more eventually, but I feel like I'm gonna wait a little bit now just because that happened. I was just kind of like, sheesh, that's kind of sad. These lows really aren't that bad, and I'm very thankful for that. I would say another low that I had and I experienced this month was like, I didn't get to do a lot of the videos that I wanted to do. You know, I know that I was telling you guys, I wanted to be honest with you in the community to say that I'm doing a slow down to speed up type of approach, because I want to make sure, other than the quantity of videos coming out, I want to make sure that the quality is good as well. So being mindful of that and making sure that I kept that in mind is what kind of kept me through, even though I was like, okay, you didn't post today, but that's okay because you're like working on like 15 other things, which I'm very thankful for. So it's actually kind of crazy. Like, these are all of the lows, really. And then also like just kind of getting into a routine. It's kind of like positive and it's kind of like negative, but not really, because it's just like ebbs and flows. Because I was like able to do workouts again, which is really great. I was able to do more with Pilates. I've been able to do that more consistently. But of course, you know, having your times if you're just tired and not being able to do it, you know, you can't be really mad at yourself if your body is just telling yourself it needs a break. And there was a lot of times when my body was just like, girl, take a break. And I was like, okay. And I wasn't listening. So my body was like, I'm taking a break. And I was like, oh. And so listening to my body, I guess that could be kind of like a mix between a low and a high, but it's like I listened to my body, I was able to get some rest, I'm okay. So a mix on that one, if you will. Networking opportunities definitely have been great when it comes to just building up on brands. So I was able to really build and expand on a journey entrepreneurially with a business partner, which is really great, as well as things on my own. That's kind of been fun. That's kind of what I've been working on. And I got to work with some people when it came to a collaborative Black History Month piece, which was really cool, The Cost of Freedom. That was awesome. Those turned out really great. I love those pieces. They turned out really great. Just being able to design, do various collaboratives with other artists. That was fun. So in that way, in terms of business endeavors, a lot of things were going in a positive direction. Continually working on the products that I said I was going to surprise you guys with. I said I was going to wear that, but actually you'll see it in my next video because I'm getting ready for shows for the beginning of the year. I did get lapel mics. That is another plus that I did not write down because I ran out of room. I'm so happy and grateful that I had an opportunity to get some lapel mics. And that was actually really fun because I can't wait to test them out. I can't wait to see the product of them, to see exactly, you know, what I can get away with, what other things I can be creative when it comes to those mics as well. I can't wait to put them into action. I said I've been meditating more. I've definitely been getting more into just stilling myself, making sure that I'm doing more with my stretches, making sure that I have that calmness, that I have that time to really gather and get with, you know, self, really center myself and ground myself. That's kind of what's been going on with me. So we've already talked about all of the things that went well for me. I've also talked about a lot of things that didn't go so well for me, but then also just being able to have more opportunities and just writing more ideas down. So that is an opportunity and something that I was really thankful for. A lot of ideas have been coming to me in the middle of the night, and I was able to write them down, kind of process and think about them a little bit more clearly, and just see what I was going to do with them for future notice. And I think that's been an amazing opportunity to kind of see unfold. I'm excited on how that's going to span out for the next couple of months to come. And I just look forward to wonderful things like that as well. Now for my favorite part, we get to the lessons that I was able to witness and kind of experience through this month that I really want to share with you guys, because the point of it is just to see, you know, the things that were important to me and these lessons that I've learned in my journey in time is just to share it with you. So if it's beneficial to you, you can also benefit from it and grow from it. And you let me know down in the comments. I can continue to share lessons like this that I have learned that have been able to benefit me on my journey, because we all are just here to help each other along on our journeys. We're here to enlighten each other. We're here to encourage each other. We're here to support each other. That is the reason why we are here. A big lesson that I really learned recently for this month was to understand that it is okay to be happy where you are right now, even though it is not where you thought you would be. And I think that just causes a big revelation for me, just because when you think about all of the things that you could be doing, when you think about where you could be, what you could be doing, you know, all of those things, it's kind of unsettling. Sometimes we get really hard on ourselves. We're not really nice when it says, like, you know, I should have been here by now, or I could have been doing this at this point in my life. How do you know that where you are right now isn't where you're meant to be? You only have control in the present, which is right here and now. So what you do with that is up to you. But to try to assume and think that where you are right now is not where you're meant to be, it's only going to cause damage to you mentally. So just think of what you're grateful for in this moment and take the time to actually be happy and grateful for what you have right now, and see how your perspective changes for the better when it comes to things that come in the future. I changed my mindset on that, where it was just like, there's so many times where people always come to me, why are you so happy all the time? Why are you always smiling? And I used to get bothered by that. And honestly, now I don't really care, because it's just like, why not? You know, every breath I take is a victory. Every heartbeat that goes in my body is a victory. I am thankful to be alive, and I'm thankful to be around people and show them that there's a lot of things to be grateful for. And just by smiling and showing that gratitude, that's my expression of it. And I think it's an amazing perspective to have, because life has just been so beautiful because of it. The way I see things, the way people have come into my life and have interacted with me has been beautiful. And I'm thankful for that, because in the moment I was happy, you know, and I stayed to be happy, and I stay true to that. You know, of course, I'm human, things happen, but to be genuinely happy about what is going on in your life, and knowing that every single thing that you encounter in this life is only to benefit you, that gives you power. So from going from disappointment, like, oh, you know, this didn't happen exactly the way I wanted to, or this didn't work out, and, you know, I'm really upset about it. Take the power back and be like, everything that happens in my life is only to benefit me. That's power. So that was a lesson that I'm so happy to have. I'm just willing to share with anyone who's willing to listen. Keep going, because there is great power in showing gratitude and being happy with where you are, because it's exactly where you're meant to be. You don't even know that the person right beside you, even if you're in traffic, is meant to see you and gets encouraged and inspired by just seeing you in your presence alone. A great example of that is thinking of a tapestry. You see this beautiful picture, and I love this analogy because a coworker shared it with me the other day. You see this beautiful picture in front of you, but when you flip it around, you see all of these threads that are connected. And once you understand that we are all connected, and sometimes you will not see the reasoning or how you may interact or how you may affect somebody that's close to you, or maybe like right in front of you, you still affect them in a way that moves them along on their journey. We are all connected. So I love that message and I love that lesson because it just allowed me to really deepen my gratitude, because gratitude is an attitude. It's an attitude I decide by choice to carry out every single day. How can I express gratitude in this very moment? How can I take the lessons or experiences that I have witnessed and express gratitude for them? And I promise you, if you do that, watch your world change. Another great lesson that I was able to learn. Oh, that's right. They were on my phone. So let me get that. There we go. There's 2 of them. So this one was really great and I wanted to share it with you. I was like, I literally said, go on your phone and look at this. So it says, I hope you get so frustrated waiting for things to be perfect that you decide to just start stumbling your way to success. Now, this is by Caroline Flip. And I love everything about this because it is very true. If you aim for perfection, you'll stay waiting forever. Stumble your way to success. And I can even say that for me, there's times where I can be very like, oh, it's not the way I want it to be, it's not that, but I still stumbled across my way to success anyway. When it comes to a lot of my videos and a lot of things that I've been wanting to do, how I've wanted to present them, they're not the way I really want them to be, but I can look back and say, hey, at least I started and I can see myself improving. So it's an ever-flowing process of improvement. You know, it's such a great feeling to know that because you started, it's still something, you know, and so don't wait for perfectionism. Just start whatever that is that you want to start. I guarantee you, you'll be so happy you did. I encourage you today, please just start. You'll be so happy you did. Another quote that I found I thought was really cool. This one does not have an author, but it says, if you're serious about intimacy, be serious about vulnerability. If you're serious about abundance, be serious about gratitude. If you're serious about growth, be serious about accountability. If you're serious about discipline, be serious about delayed gratification. And I immediately saved this because I thought this was incredible. It's all true. If you want to be serious about certain things that you want in your life, you have to factor in the things that are not that appealing when it comes to people who want instant gratification. Just relaying to the discipline part. But I've talked enough. There's a lot of things that have been going on while I made this video. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you heard today. I really can't wait to hear from you, and I will see you next month. Hopefully I will see you sooner with videos that I have to post with the upcoming shows. So I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.